I'm good, I'm the best.
guidelines that
I
we
got it
follow
comfortable.
in
Alright, good.
hiring people.
Yeah, you can send it over, it's fine, just it's way around.
Say my name
On
out
the
loud.
Cheyenne East versus New Jersey.
Back here.
Okay.
You're in business?
Mayor, tonight, the first thing I'd like to do is an executive session with Steve Ryman, and then we can go back to general.
How long does Steve need?
5 minutes.
Mr. Klein? I'm going to start the meeting, we're going to go directly into executive, so Steve can do his 5-minute presentation. Then we're coming back to the regular meeting,
What is the subject?
contract negotiations. And we'll do the rest of the executive at the end of it, but I don't want to keep them too long. Sorry.
Hey,
Should be.
not so.
Oh, you didn't start the meeting yet.
No problem, no problem.
Can't go into executive yet.
What's that?
Can't go into executive.
Not yet. I'm just letting you know before you get all set up.
No, Mike.
Sorry.
What's that? I think it's just an affectation.
You would have.
Are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, published in the Asbury Park Press on January 12, 2018, and revised by email on January 12, 2018.
Thanks, Katie. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mayor Coles.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Miller.
Here.
Committeeman Lichtenstein.
Here.
Committeeman Ackerman.
Here.
Committeeman Delia.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I believe we're going to go into executive, so Steve can present a contract negotiation item.
I'll make the motion.
Moved by Mayor.
Second.
Second by Isaac. Any discussion? All in favor? Okay, we're in executive, hopefully no more than 10 minutes.
When will it be available to the public? What was discussed over here?
Once
the
it
contract
comes to-
negotiation issue
Once it
is
comes to
resolved.
fruition, then you.
Sorry.
Get it.
Thank you.
You can go with.
That's very upsetting. Executive now for 5 minutes. So we good.
Because I underestimated traffic.
And you still speak to make them look good. Try to get permission. What happened to your shoppers? Did you come?
No, last week and this week I'm not gonna be around. Last week by the Shire, this week I'm up here. I don't go to my Shire too often. So I don't go to my Shire too often. So it's a one. Last time was on it. Do you know? Driving on Route 88. Side by Lexington, close to 204, I guess, Main Street. And there's like a Washington, like a place to cash your checks. And there's a Chinese restaurant and the entire situation has red stickers from this building.
Yeah.
Some is owned by the kid. Because that's what you're, it's like, so it's one, I mean, it's one of two things. Either they have people sleeping on the street, and they don't have that registered, or an electrical, failed. But if it's built and running for many years, it's gotta be something like people don't understand. But that's like in the area where the Lakewood Development Corporation wants to do their situation. So that's either owned by Eisen or one of the, I'm driving by that, and like every door has red stick. It's funny, I was just looking through like old planning board meeting minutes. I wanted to look up about Sutton. I live in Elmwood Village, and they come to use our park, and they come to use our shul even made like, put in a lock, the sign you have to pay now. They used to have it open, they didn't start, so you want to put in $1 and push, because they didn't. So I wanted to figure out like, are they making built. And they didn't finish it yet. I also wanted to see if the road that goes to Chesterfield Common, if that's supposed to go through. That, it looks like it is supposed to go through. But the reason why the road from Chesterfield Common is like, you know, they're not aligned properly is really because Sumner was designed for Chesterfield Commons. They, you know, but so while I was looking that up, I saw, hey, so I saw the, you know, the planning board minutes, so I saw the thingy down James Street, you know, Brentwood, Northwood, I think like next to the base dock. So Schmuckler was on the board then. And he said, you know, this area, they wanted to open out to Ridgeway and all that. The township had a plan, this is from 3 years ago, to make a transportation improvement district, and they haven't imposed the fees yet, they haven't settled down, and I don't want this to go through on this board until the township makes it. The exact same thing was 3 years ago, now that's almost already built. You know, they went for a vote, they got it approved, and, you know. We wanted Drake to be wider, and, see that.
You?
Can I run now? You could stay.
Could I stay?
You could stay there. Another question.
How do you go on that mayor?
Thank you all.
We went down by train, we had fun. Remember that day, Mayor? The day we went to Washington by train. What was that, 15 minutes?
Shut down the airport.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, you're up.
Come out of executive first?
We did.
Okay. All right, everybody go to the white little folder. Yes, sir. And the first thing on there is, Ray, you wanna handle Senate Bill A 2875?
Oh, okay, yeah, again, there's a Senate bill that creates a list of folks that
Now, I'll have to get you one, all right?
require special assistance. This is something that the township is willing to go ahead with.
We're working on it. We're doing it through OEM, and,
But it requires an ordinance to be passed, and that's why I'm asking the committee to.
so, through the chair, if you could just send this to Lawson, just make sure he's okay with the language in it, and yes. We work with JCP&L, they have a list.
Yep.
Let me explain to you what the issue is though, okay? The issue is that there are, and this is what you need to make sure is reflected in the ordinances, there are HIPAA issues.
That's
So-
addressed in the Senate bill.
Right.
It is?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't, Oprah would not be able to get that information, because
Right, so as long as that's addressed, we're fine, but that was always the issue, was the HIPAA issue. I didn't
That's what
agree,
the.
but- Oh, I didn't agree with it.
I did a memo to the mayor, and I think to Tom, after I got.
So I gave everybody a copy, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so run it by chief for OEM, and if they're okay, let's prepare the ordinance for, as soon as we can get it on the
But
agenda.
if I can ask if you could give it to, if you could give it to Lawson to look.
Yeah, I have it written down.
And I'll review, and I'd like to review also, I wanna make sure that there's a mechanism in there that doesn't overload our system. In other words, how do you, if somebody says they need special assistance, you know, what qualifies them? We need to be careful with that. Because, for example, we have so many seniors, right? We have many senior villages, and if all of them are on the list for special assistance, then I don't know if we could accommodate. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know
but
what
it's
makes
only
it
in case
happen.
it's only in case of emergency, it's not,
I'm talking about in case of-
okay, all right.
Right, and I don't want it to get lost, you know, what we did for our seniors, we have extra patrols there, we have the generators, obviously we look out for them, but if they all become a certain thing, I don't know that we'll be able to keep up with it. And I'd like to try, you know, I wanna help them.
That's the same thing with Cold Blue, you know, the state mandates, but they give us no money for it, not realizing how far-reaching it can be in the community.
Right, and then if you run out, then what do you do? Then you run out of resources and people are depending on you and you can't deliver. Exactly.
Okay. Next one is, I have a park request to use, Lake Carasalgio for a community fellowship, 200 people on Saturday. What date is this?
I don't see it.
Where is it?
We don't have it.
We don't have a copy of it, do we?
No, I didn't get a copy, I have it here. It doesn't say what date. It's sometime in the spring, I don't know what.
Saturdays are really bad at the park for special events.
Well, I know, that's why I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention to see what they want to do before I,
Sunday?
Yeah, the people living in the area use the park a lot on Saturdays. It's not really right.
200 people, I know, that's what I'm saying, so, you want me to go back to them and tell them any Sunday is good?
Have they been in the past?
I have no idea.
Who's it talking about?
It's community fellowship.
What do they wanna do around Lake Carousel? What do you see, Gambling?
It's like Pastor Robinson's, ringing the bell now. It's like Pastor Robinson's thing, I think 1 year we allowed him to. You know
August,
what?
it will be August 11th,
Let me, Tom, please do me a favor.
yeah,
You know, I have 4 items I'm working on for you right now.
yes.
2 of them got done already. Yep, I'll talk to you after the meeting. If you can, let's add this to the things. I don't mind calling personally Pastor Robinson. I'm gonna lose it now, don't put me now.
Okay.
Do it to Sarah Kate tomorrow. I will call Pastor Robinson and have a discussion with him to see what can be done and what can't be done. I know we've had issues in the past, let me see what.
We worked it out.
We worked it out, let me see how we worked it out. I don't recall, but I know that I've spoken to you.
2 out of 3 already, that's good.
2 out of 4.
500. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna pass a few things on.
All right, the next one is, we've been asked to review the 4-way stop at Lexington, and if everybody looks over what was given to them, I think it.
Through the chair, I brought this to the committee once, twice before, and there were no warrants for a 4-way stop sign, although we thought it was needed. Now the police department is saying there's a warranted stop sign. I think, Mayor, we should just vote on it at the next meeting if you're okay with it for the first reading.
Put it on.
I mean, if everybody's okay.
You guys okay with it?
I'm okay with
Ordinance
this.
just for regular stop signs.
I'm okay
Well,
with
the
it.
police department will write it up.
Four-way
They
stop
don't
sign.
have to. It's a 4-way stop.
Just ask them to give us the information, put it on for the next meeting.
I'm all right.
All right, we're done with small topics. Let's go to property, which is the maroon folder.
I've been told the room before.
And we will be again. Mike.
Yeah,
We will be
probably.
again.
Whoa. I'm fine.
Maroon is in pink.
No, maroon is the maroon one. What are we looking at first?
Number 1,
The letter, right?
the letter from Aaron Pearl.
Didn't this come up and wasn't it already denied?
Yeah, but there was some. I don't know what to say. I'll tell you later.
You spoke to me about it.
This is one of the things Minaj told me when I was first hired, so.
I don't know what, he spoke to me about it and I asked him to bring it to the, to speak to the engineer and have him present it to the committee.
Harold, can you fill us in on any of this? Your name is prominently mentioned. in here.
Yeah, I know, Pervo called me about it, it's a parcel down by Chestnut. He's got some property around there, he said it's
So,
like,
excuse me, I'm sorry, where's the map? There's a map that I asked him to drop
I
off.
don't know, but,
All right, if the map's not here,
yeah,
bring it back to the next meeting.
yeah, he should give more information
No,
on it.
he showed me the map, and I told him to bring it here, because the map shows exactly what he wants to
Back with
do.
them?
Yeah, and
I
I've
feel
talked to him
bad.
before on it too, but it's,
Yeah, you gotta ask him for the map.
One second, shouldn't it also go to the engineer before we discuss it? Because this doesn't look like.
No, he's talking about his engineer, not ours.
No,
I know,
no,
but shouldn't we
Jeff
send it?
Steger.
Our engineer.
Do me a favor,
Shouldn't this go to
take
Jeff
the map.
Steger? This should go to Jeff Steger
Take the
before it comes
map.
back here.
Isaac is right, take the map, show it to Steger,
I'm not gonna sit.
Have
and
them
you're
give
gonna
you-
bring it back to us.
yeah,
It's too-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going before one of the boards to ask for approval of something. He wants to try and see if he can buy this before he makes the application, knowing that there may.
I feel bad. Okay, when's our next meeting? February 8th? All right. Yeah, it's not, it's not, he showed me the map and I can't explain it without a map in
It's
hand.
two streets off near Chestnut, and they don't go through, and he wants to grab this one over here and use it for something or other. It may be, oh, isn't this the
We
one?
don't have the map, we don't have the information, we're not gonna consider it until the next meeting, so let's
Okay.
move on to that, we don't have the information.
Okay, next is, block 536, lot 104, and that deals with, LEAP. I had a meeting yesterday, with the, people from LEAP, and, they would very much like to have this lot from the township. And, in exchange for block 165 lots, as you see there. But the exchange wouldn't take place until they had the facility built on the 536 lot 104.
This is an old story that goes back like 15 years already.
Right.
Basically, they have on East, the Head Start program currently runs out of 30 East 8th Street, a residential block, very valuable land over there. And years ago, we had wanted to bring it to Cedar Bridge. Finally felt positive, like a community center there, stuff together. That's the story. That's the story with this. And because for years, I've been going back and forth. I think, and again, I wasn't at the Head Start meeting, but I think they finally do have plans to put up a building.
And this is not community center, this is Head Start.
Community center, I think, is gonna go into the ball field.
Patrick Park.
Patrick Park, right. Although they may actually be putting up a playground.
Well, what
here
are
in
we
the back.
Why don't we do both over here, and then Leap could get their own place?
Oh, this is fully, they're gonna exchange the land, I guess.
I know, but they have to build a building.
Right.
Why isn't, whoever's building a community center, just build a bigger building?
So originally, I think that was the plan, just to put the two together. That was the initial plan. And then ultimately, I think that they decided that keep the two separately, because what happens is that they want to be able to utilize LEAP for after-school programs as well, and that's gonna be a question of who's gonna use it. As the town grows and grows and grows, back in the days when the town was very small, it was like, no problem, use it in the morning, I use it at night. Now the town has grown so big, there's actually the community center, I think, has programs here in the morning, Colin, and some other guys there.
Why can't they make facilities that, I mean? it's
I mean,
four
double the
acres.
size of the building.
Yeah. And then,
Well,
Why are we doing two separate locations? They're gonna have to, how are they gonna put up a building? I mean, I don't know if Mike has a lot of talk on this, but how are you
can
gonna
I,
put up a building?
can I talk from here?
Steve, can you talk as a Head Start person?
I'll say why not.
You have money to build a building?
Basically, well, we're in the process of applying for different federal funds. We have a whole new scheme of things. The board's all reorganized. We're working in conjunction with Ocean Inc.
They may build a building?
Ocean Inc., they're gonna be working with us, but LEAP is going to handle it. It's under LEAP's jurisdiction. What we wanna do, we had the land up till about 3 years ago, and we gave it back to the township because everything.
And taxes, you were paying everything on it.
Everything fell through.
Right.
So basically, what we're trying to do now, instead of leasing all these buildings all over town, we're trying to get it all under one roof,
Consolidated.
okay? We'll get out of 8th Street, we'll get out of Airport Road, and we'll get out of North Overland. So we won't have all that rent to pay. So the concept was also, as the mayor said, was to enlarge and enhance. We're working with KMED. They're coming in, they're possibly coming in with us on a need that they might have that work out of there. And we're also looking at, not definitely, but at one of the schools that wants to come in with us on something, but we're not, that's in the background, that's not, it's basically KMED and the Bells and those. But we wanna put everything under one roof. We wanna go up and put everything under one roof.
Mayor, can I ask Mike a question?
Sure.
I assume no money has been exchanged in any of these land transfers between the town?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, the town owns the land that we're on now, basically. We've outgrown that, actually, we've outgrown that 15 years ago. I got off the board and discussed when we let it drop the last
One
time.
second. Who's the land that, you talking about the land on East 8th Street?
Yes, we should be, that
Whose
is,
name whose
have you
name
been
is
in
on
the
that
building?
deed? That's Lee. Whose name is on the deed? That's not what Mike just said. Who owns that land that you're in now?
As far as I know, it's leased to Leap
It's leased to Lee, but who owns it?
From whom?
Township.
So there's no request for it, so we're not swapping them. What are we doing?
Well, we're just getting out, turning the land back over to you is what we're doing.
No.
It's like a 99-year lease.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, I wasn't on Leap when it first started, but we've far and outgrown that building. I mean, we're putting repairs into it that, really, it's crazy.
What kind of a time frame do you think?
3 years.
is fair?
3 years.
So we put like a, if we go forward with it, if we put like a 5-year reverter clause, that would.
Well, I don't think you should do that, but 3 years. The executive director, actually, I guess, CEO of Ocean Inc., we were talking yesterday, and we figured 3 years.
These are guys, the worst case, if we move forward with this, we're land banking this piece of property for up to 3 years. If Leap is able to go, I mean, it's providing a service that's needed for kids throughout the entire town.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it'll give them the opportunity, it'll free up the property on 8th, which we could decide what to do with then.
Yeah, we're not gonna end up using that property on 8th for sale for housing. It's not-
Turn it into a park for the neighborhood,
Yeah,
plus a
well,
community
maybe
center
some
goes, I mean,
parking,
it'd be nice to
probably
do that.
maybe some parking and a
Yeah,
park.
well,
or something
again,
like that.
bring the community into what they want to see happen here once it's
Exactly.
ready.
I think the committee would like that.
I think, you know, Head Start and Leap provide a valuable service to every community in town.
The easiest thing to do, when I was talking to Steve, would be lease it for a 99-year lease, $1 a year, and we still maintain the property and see what happens
I
after
think that's the
99
way
years.
it's leased now.
Huh?
I think that's the way the lease is now.
But we'll discuss it again in 99 years.
50.
Well, no, what I'm saying is they'll know within 3 years if they're gonna go ahead, because I don't want.
Oh, I hope so.
Right, that's what I'm saying, let's do a 5-year reverter. So let's do a 5-year lease with a 94-year extension, if we could do something like that.
It's gotta be 50 and
No.
25 option.
That's what I'm just,
All right,
the
that's
joke, what I'm
fine.
saying is,
All right.
rather than tie it up for 100 years potentially with litigation,
Yeah.
put it in for the
Give
3
them a
and
call.
5
I
years,
think
which is
it's
2 more than they
even
think they
Give
need.
them a call.
And then, you know, well within that time, we'll know whether or not they're gonna get the funding to go ahead.
All right?
Looks to me.
Okay.
You want it, Mayor? I'm good with it.
That work for you, Mike?
Well, 3 or 5 years you're talking about.
I know 3 years sounds like a long time, but I've seen 2 or 3 of these projects that, you know,
You're right.
all you need is 3 years, and
You're
in
right.
7 years, they walked away from it. So
Well-
we'll do a 5-year, that's not saying that we couldn't renew the lease if you're almost
Fine,
there.
fine.
But rather than tie the property up with
Fine.
a 50-year lease,
Fine.
let's do the 5.
Okay.
If you guys walk away from it before then,
Well,
or
I
if
hope
that
not.
5 years comes up and you guys say yes or no,
We're so close now.
Mike, I want to sponsor the first 3 years of the 5-year lease. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to pay more.
always wanted to give people cash, I don't understand.
I want to take care of legal.
So do I, which is why I'm hoping we're all in agreement here.
I'm good.
Yep. I know you're backing with your wallet, so I assume that's a yes.
It is.
All right.
Thank you,
Put my money
anyway.
on that outfit,
All
man.
right, how do we work that out?
Thank you, Isaac.
No problem. If you need the $3, come to me anytime.
Now you have that new person working for you.
All right, Tom, you have anything else?
No, we're ready to go to executive.
Okay. Anybody else have anything? All right, do I have a motion to go into executive?
So made.
Second by Isaac, second by Menashe, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're going into executive. If we finish before 7:30, we will not be going back into open session. We will not be discussing any other business. We will see everybody downstairs.
When is the food coming?
I don't think there is.
It's not open to the public.
You're welcome to come back up. How's it going out there?
Good.